Hello, everyone. If you are new here, I am Miss Nisi, your neighborhood spiritual healer, and welcome back to all of you joining me again. As always, thank you to my subscribers and those of you who give likes and shares to my videos. Thank you for your support. This video will be for fire signs with sun placements in their birth charts. Your sun sign is the sign you were born under. And fire is one of the four elements. The fire element is energetic and passionate. For those who are interested, I would like to offer you a chance to get a free copy of your own birth chart. It's free to everyone. I have included a link in the description. Simply click on the link and follow the instructions on the website. It takes less than 3 minutes. And this is for those of you who are interested in your birth chart placements, or those of you who are new to astrology who don't understand. This will be helpful for you, so you can understand a little more about what I'm talking about. There's no judgment here. We are all here. I am your spiritual healer. I am here. I take on many roles as being a healer, and sometimes that is teaching, because sometimes I have to teach people how to be healed or how to heal themselves. And a good place to start would be knowing your birth chart placements. You don't have to know them all, because you're going to see that it can be a lot of information at one time, a little bit overwhelming. But just for me, my rule of thumb, I like to at least know the big six is what I like to call them. That would be your sun sign, which you're born under, your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, which we'll talk about in another video, and your north node. I'm sure I've forgot one. I had some stuff wrote down, but I'm trying to keep it cute and keep the video kind of short. So anyway, let me get on with the reading. All right, messages for fire sign. Messages for fire signs. Here we are. Okay, we have the 11th house. We have the moon here. Shall I be wanting to say that sign is Capricorn? As you all know, I do wear glasses, so I'm trying to see that dice. I'm holding it all up to the light. I know y'all laughing at me, but okay. So I'm going to start with the house placement first. Okay, in your 11th house, it represents protection, good moments, luck, gifts, connection with people, sharing, bounty, and prosperity. And then we have the moon out here. So we have the moon out here in your 11th house. The moon is pertaining to personal, material possessions, emotions are big with the moon, changing moods, intuition, also subconscious desires that you may not be aware of yourself. Your heart's desire, now those desires you are aware of, and empathy. Again, drawing back to those emotions, you feel empathy for people. And with that Capricorn out here, it's business as usual, productive, weathering the storm, duty calls, and can be a little overprotective. Now, with that being in the 11th house, your connection with people can be really strong with that Capricorn energy out here, meaning you can be a bit overprotective. It can be a little bit overwhelming to some people. Some of you are being just a tad touch scunch overprotective, especially those of you with kids. I'm thinking not really teenagers, maybe preteen, around 13, 14, 15-year-old teenagers, preteens, like that right there. Even 11 and 12 is what I'm getting. Maybe just a tad touch overprotective, but sometimes you have to be a bit more, I won't say overprotective, but a bit more protective of those tender years, those young tender years, because they're just now getting a more of a taste for freedom, and the world is a whole lot different. The outside world is a whole lot different than what they see on TV. So they're really at that tender age, and being just a little more protective at that age, as some parents are, is not always a bad thing. Also, the moon is about, which is out here, is also about feelings and instincts. So if you have a feeling, trust your instincts and your feelings on this one, especially those of you with those preteen kids. If you have an instinct that you need to be a bit more protective, then do so without being so overly protective. I'm getting that you're really not being overprotective, but you're being perceived as being overprotective by the person or kids you're trying to protect. That you are protecting. And also with that Capricorn energy out here, it's a really grounded, down to earth type energy. Okay, let me move on. Get on with the reading, because I can get caught up in all of that. So let me get on with the reading. Messages for fire signs. And if you are a fire sign, of course, you know that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. For those of you who are new here, who don't know that, if Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then this reading is for you. Something could be in here. Like I said, take it what resonates. Why y'all got all them cards falling out like that? Well, I'm going to take them all. Let's see. Choose faith over fear. You see what I'm saying? That goes back to what came out in the dice about being a bit overprotective. Choose faith. Have faith in the one you're trying to protect over your fear of them being hurt out there in the world. Have a little faith in them that they are that you've taught them how to make the right decisions when it counts. Quiet your mind. Some of you out here, someone really is worried about a preteen child. Quiet your mind. Quiet all those thoughts. I see why you're worried. You have some trauma yourself when you were younger, and you don't want them to go through experience anything near what you experienced. Okay, quiet your mind. Just because you went through it, so I'm not judging no one. Like I said, this is always a safe space. What I'm saying is, because you went through it, you know the signs, you know what to watch out for, and to teach them to watch out for and stay away from. I mean, the cards came out for y'all. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself that you have prepared them for the world the best way, possible way you can and know how. You deserve love and compassion. It seems like you're blaming yourself. Some of you, someone out there is blaming themselves for what happened to them when they were young, and I'm getting it's a pretty bad situation. Um, that happened when they were young. That is not your fault. You deserve love and compassion. I will not compare myself to others. I see a little green-eyed envy out there. There's someone out there jealous. Who's out there jealous of what somebody else has got? Because I see you. Knock it off. For your own mental health, knock it off. Inhale and exhale. Take time to breathe. Take time out to breathe. Don't breathe it in too deep, because that pollen is a beast this year. Had my allergies straight acting up. I don't know about some of y'all out there. Yeah, that pollen was kicking my butt. I am a miracle. Yes, you are. We all are. Some of you thinking, I get it. Yeah, it's a miracle you made it through the things that you've been through. I am becoming a better person every day. And I do know that that is true for a lot of you. A lot of you are in the process of healing. Sometimes the abused become the abuser, and in turn abuse other people. But I see a lot of you have chosen not to do that. The energy that I'm picking up on is not to ever hurt anyone like you were hurt. And that is a good thing. Okay, I'm going to take and get into some tarot messages for fire sign placements and their sun signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups out here from the jump. Messages for fire sign placements. Messages for fire sign placements. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, some of you are feeling lazy right here at the beginning of spring. Where is this? I wouldn't say lazy, you're procrastinating. Somebody is procrastinating, putting something off. I don't know if it's something big or important, but whatever it is, you're putting it off. You're procrastinating. Or if you're not, some of you are not just procrastinating, you're hesitating. Something's holding you back. Here we have Three of Cups. Some here in the recent past position, this was some type of gathering or a celebration. Could have been like this past Easter, because we just had what, Easter, the Easter holiday. Um, somebody said, I'm hearing, they ain't never doing that no more. Somebody, it looks like there was a gathering of friends. Could be this a family. What the energy I'm picking up on right now is family. Something happened, and let's just say next year they don't plan on going to the Easter gathering or the family gathering next year. And summertime's coming up, so there's probably gonna be a lot of family reunions coming up, and they don't plan on attending that either. They're gonna distance themselves from these people. Now, it doesn't only have to be family; it could be friends, but it was a group of people. It's not just one person they don't want to be around for a while. It's a group of people that they do not want to be around for a while. Yeah. This could have to do with somebody borrowed some money and didn't don't want to pay it back, or didn't pay it back when they were supposed to, and you somebody. I'm not laughing. Y'all know I have this little nervous tick tick. I laugh when I'm nervous. It's like a nervous laugh, not laughing or making fun of anybody, and I never ever mean to offend anybody with my nervous laugh. Somebody owed somebody some money, and they saw them at this social gathering, this function, and this person still didn't have their money, but they confronted this person. Oh, and still didn't get their money. Oh yeah, they don't want not. Mm-mm. And it's more than just one person. It's one person that owed the money, but it is a group of people who stood up for this person and said, like, now is not the time or the place to be doing this. We all, gathered together trying to have a good, uh you, whoever whoever they owed this money to didn't want to hear it. All they wanted was their money. They didn't care about the time and place. It was on site. Where I see you at, that's where I'm gonna get you at. That's why I want my money. Apparently this person been owing them some money for quite some time. And this is their first time seeing them since they didn't pay them back. Two of Cups. Yeah. The group of people that were there tried to keep the situation calm and tell them, don't do this here. Do it another time. Especially because a lot of kids were present. I'm guessing a lot of young, well, I wouldn't say a lot of young people were present at the time, and they didn't want them doing that. They were trying to keep things peaceful, keep things in harmony. Yeah, keep things, kind of peaceful. Trying to tell them, y'all used to, well, be partners, or you used to love each other, or whatever, and not, and doesn't have to, it wasn't like a romantic love. I think it was like a platonic love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my best friend type of thing. Until this person borrowed money and couldn't or didn't want to pay it back. um they were close, and so this group of friends or family members or whatever it was trying to remind them, trying to get this is what make this person not want to go back around the whole group of people, including the person that owed them the money, because they was trying to get them to get back friends without this person even paying them back their money. And if you ain't paid them back their money, this person don't want to hear about no fish. Even if they pay them back their money now, they still don't want to be back friends with them. They still don't want nothing to do with them. Okay, let's move on. Messages for fire signs. Messages for fire signs. Messages for... I do got them turned backwards. Messages for fire sign placements. What kind of deal I don't understand. All right, let's move on. Messages for fire sign placements. Messages for fire sign placements. Okay. Let go. In the reverse. This person is not going to let this go. And the way the cards fell to the table is like they're yelling. The energy is like they're yelling. Someone says it's up to you. And it's in the reverse. It's not up to them. Success is in the reverse. They're not going to have success. Remain positive. This person is not positive. The way the energy that I'm feeling right now, the anger, they don't just plan not to go back around them for any functions that friends or family are having. That these group, at least 3 people, at least 4 people. No, hold up, it's 5 people, y'all, plus the one that owe them the money. So that anytime these people be at a function or event, they don't plan on going. Don't call them, don't invite them, and they don't plan on just doing it for this summer or next year. They so angry. The energy say, I never want to see them again. I never want to see them again. Okay, let's move on. Messages for fire signs. Oh, this was some type of social function gone wrong. I don't see where any violence was done. So I mean, it ain't came out yet. There's a whole lot of anger, but I don't see where there was any physical violence, like a fist fight broke out. I don't see that. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this, and it's in reverse, and it is all up in their head. They so mad they don't know what to do. Messages for fire signs. Messages for fire signs. You were right. They know you're right about it. I mean, you can't help but to know you're right. If you owe somebody money, you owe them money. But the people that's taking up for this person or defending this person, they know that you were right. You were right to confront this person when you saw him, because you might not get a chance to see him again. This person been ducking and dodging. To keep from paying this money back. I don't know if it's because they don't have it, can't get it, or it's because they, just don't want to. But they have, I can say this for definite and for sure, they have been dodging and avoiding I don't know who I am anymore. This this has affected you in a way because we got a lot of cups out here on the board, a lot of emotions, and you, some of you really trusted this person or cared for this person. I mean, you had to. You loaned them some money. So this really hurt you, or yeah, hurt you. I ain't gonna say it cut you to the bone, but it taught you a life lesson. You know, um, you never thought this person would treat you this way. Okay. Messages for fire signs. Messages for fire signs. Some of you, this isn't about money. You just got into an argument at a social gathering or social function. Over the Easter holiday is in the recent past. So that's all I can say. It was some of it was just simple disagreements, messages for fire signs. Some of it was simple disagreements, and you're gonna go cool off for a while. Some of you may take the whole summer away from whoever the people you got into an argument with. Some of you, somebody was drinking too much. Somebody, yeah. And no, you don't. This is not somebody with a drinking problem. This is somebody with a stress problem. They was around people that they really didn't want to be around, so they started drinking. So they started drinking, and they drinking. They turned into like a mean drunk, or some of them was just some simply just partied too hard for other people's taste. Okay, a bunch of them just fell out for y'all. Let's see what we got right here. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody I'm here. I'm feeling. Man, I would have gave you the shirt off my back to help you, and you gonna do me like this? Turn around and do me like this? Um, yeah. And you're feeling sad. And like I said, you're gonna distance yourself away from these people. And I'm this person is feeling, how can all y'all take take their side over mine when they the one owe me money? You know, or y'all need to stay out of this. This is between me and them. You know, unless y'all gonna pay me my money back for them. Okay, well, okay. That energy is something else. The people that taking up for this person, um, they're trying to get you to let this go. That don't worry about the money. Y'all friendship could have been stronger than that. Um, this energy saying they don't care if it was a dime, it was still their money. But I'm getting this was more than a dime. This is at least a couple $100. Some cases it could be 50 or less, but they're saying it's the principle of the thing. Some of you were shocked that this person asked you to borrow money in the first place because you would have never asked them for money. But then some of you are the type of people who hate to ask for help. Even if you need it really bad, you'll do without before you ask for help. But so you were surprised that this person even came to you for money. And the people that are taking up for this person, they don't. They want to be have their mouth stuck in it, but they don't want to put their money where their mouth is. They're not gonna pay you what this person owes you, but they want you to let it go. So I can understand how some of you are upset over that. These people here again. Yep, I knew that. We got the Three of Cups out here again. Only this time it's in reverse. So now that you done stood your ground and you said that you don't want this friendship anymore, or the friendship is over, the friendship is gone. So now this group of people are being bitchy behind your back, gossiping and talking about it behind your back. They're trying to tell people their side of it before you do. They're trying to tell people that you just wouldn't let it go, and you didn't have to confront this person at that time. Wasn't the time or the place for all of that, and because this is why they're surely putting their 2 cents into the business between the person that borrowed the money and the person that owed the money, which nobody else don't have anything to do with it. But this is why these other people are putting their 2 cents in. This person was hesitant about coming to this social gathering or to this function, but they told them to come anyway, because they didn't see, this person didn't want to come because they knew you were going to be there, or knew that you had been invited, and they knew that they owed you money, and they weren't going to pay you that money at the function. I don't know if they didn't have the money or just don't intend to pay you, or couldn't afford to pay you, or whatever. I don't know what that situation is that didn't come out in the cards. But I mean, I could dig and look, but that would just prolong the video. Anyway, my point is, they convinced this person to come to this function even though they knew you were going to be there, and assured this person that nothing was going to happen, that you weren't going to say anything. But you was on site, want your money back as soon as you saw this person show up at the function. So that's why they tried to jump in and stop everything. All right, fire sign placements. This is where I'm gonna stop the reading. Thank you. Until next time.